It's gonna be a long night. I gotta fix Xandria so we can go beat her up against tomorrow. Let's get to it. Alright, y'all, so I got a bunch of work to do. I'm probably not going to worry about this right now because it'll probably just get broken tomorrow anyway. And to get the old one off, I've got to drill out a screw and I would have to modify this one. And this video is already going to be long enough, so throw that aside. So, what are we going to do? Center drive shaft, because it's only two-wheel drive again. Let's see what's in this one. Bubble wrap? I don't think they just sent me bubble wrap. Ah, there's some goodies in here. Ah, yes. Woo! Yes. Spiral cut ring and pinion gears for the front and rear differential. Thank God. I'm going to stop stripping those, I hope. That sound is absolutely terrible. Alright, what do we got in here? Alright. See if they sent the right stuff. Shock oil, 2 ounce. 90 weight. Woo! Alright. Oh, I ordered a lot of that. Holy crap. Alright. So there's that. Okay. So, this video. Center drive shaft. I'm probably going to turn you guys off and bring you back once this is done. Because quite honestly, I've done that like 4 times in a video already. Y'all are probably sick of it. Plus it'll make the video ridiculously long because I gotta tear everything apart. But I'm gonna bring you back once everything's apart and this is replaced. Then we get to do all the fun stuff, which is ring and pinion gear, front and rear, easy, quick, and shocks. These shocks are, I mean, they feel stiff, but I think that's mostly springs. I've opened one up, the one I let Russ borrow, and it was terrible looking. It looked like metallic mud. But I haven't changed the oil in these shocks at all since I've had it. So I'm not really sure how hard the guy I bought this from ran it. Maybe he's watching, maybe he can leave a comment. But I beat the crap out of this thing. So it's definitely time to change the shock oil. So we have 6 tubes of 2 ounces. That should be hopefully enough to do all 4 shocks. We're gonna set that aside because that's a later thing. We'll set these aside because that's a later thing. So bubble wrap because nobody wants to watch that. So the next time you see this, Xandria here is going to be all torn apart and this will be changed. I'll be back in a minute for you guys. Alright y'all, so things have changed a little bit as you can see. This has been the longest project because life got in the way. We started recording the first part that you saw in October. It's now midway through December. So I've been fiending to get Xandria back up and running. She's in pieces all over the garage. Let's get this going. Alright, so shocks. We've got the shock oil like we talked about at the beginning, and they're really dirty. I think they've been leaking a little bit, plus no rebound left. Not even like this one. Nope. This one. Nope. So we've got 1 of 4 that actually does what it's supposed to do. So let's take a look at how dirty this oil is. This one I imagine is not going to be that terrible because clearly it's still working, but we're going to swap it all out because it's not the same weight anyway. So let's crack her open, see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that one was not terrible. Obviously, we kind of expected that. Ooh, there it goes. That is gross. I think the reason this one had a little bit of rebound left is just because I had broken the shock shaft and had to replace it. So yeah, there's that. We're gonna I don't know if you can see that, but ooh, that oil is nasty. Let's check out these other ones here. Need to put, do that. That way it can still drain. Alright, so I'm gonna put you on speed here, and we'll get the rest of these swapped out and bled and all that, and I'll bring you back on the next step. All right, so that's this part. I'm going to set these aside, and we're going to work on the next part. It seems that I grossly overestimated how much I would need. So to do all 4 shocks, it took a little less than 2 bottles, and I ordered 6. So, well, I got spare oil. That's okay, because I'm pretty hard on these things. Alright, we get set up for the next part. I'll bring you back in a second. Alright, so next step is to change out these ring and pinions and bevel gears for the differentials, because I'm tired of stripping out these pot metal, just cast garbage Traxxas stock gears. I strip them out just about every time I go, and quite frankly, I'm getting tired of it. So I bought spiral cut set front and rear. I think I did that backwards. This is, yeah, front, rear. Excuse me. So we're going to change all this stuff out. I've already got it kind of set up so that this video doesn't get too long and super boring. But need diff oil just in case. Let's get to swapping this stuff out. Alright, diff gears are swapped. It's almost time to put Xandria back together. I've been waiting to say that for 2 months now. So yeah, these, the last set, like, they're all stripped and crappy looking. Both of them, front and rear, they're all chewed up. So I bought these spiral cut ones I bought on Amazon. If I remember, I'll either put a picture of them or I'll put a link, something. That way if y'all want them, you'll know where I got these. Now, I'm gonna get everything set up so we can put this beast back together. All right. See you in a second. Alright, y'all. Here she is in her unassembled glory for now. So, I would like to note that while I had everything off to change out the center drive shaft, which I did off camera because I've done it a bunch of times and I didn't think y'all wanted to see that. But while I was doing all that, I took the drive shafts, front and rear, left and right, took them out, and I cleaned and re-lubricated the bearings and then put the shields back on. So I took the shields out, cleaned everything with brake cleaner or carburetor cleaner, one of the two. I mean, it's all metal, so it doesn't really matter. And then I soaked them in WD-40 for a little while, dried off the excess, put one side shield back on, and then I put a little bit of 3-in-1 oil, and then a little bit of grease. Not a lot, just enough to actually protect the bearings. Because I've noticed while editing some of the other videos with her that there was a lot of squeaking coming, you know, when she was flying through the air. And I'm pretty sure it's coming from those bearings because they were dry and full of gunk. So, I did that. Now, let's get her back together. All right, moment of truth. Did I do everything right? We're about to find out. Whoop. Well, aside from gunning it too much, yep. Oh man, that makes me so happy. My girl's back together. We think the crew and I are gonna go out tomorrow, or at least some of us. So I got her back together just in time. I love it. All right, it's only taken me, 3 months, 2.5 months. All right, y'all. Whew. It's been a long journey. I know it probably hasn't been for you. It's only been a few minutes, but yeah. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, anything you can do. If you like this channel and the stuff that we do here, please let everybody else, your friends and family, know. We'd greatly appreciate it. We're trying to grow, trying to reach as many people as we can. Just some good old family fun. All right, y'all. Thanks.